Hello everyone, my name is the Retrodan and today I'm here with another video to give you the casual perspective of World of Warcraft Classic Era, the new fresh servers, to tell you if they're worth it or not. So maybe you are a retail player and maybe you raided back when Classic came back when in 2019 and you're wondering if you're ready for those long 10-minute flight pass, you're wondering if you are ready to take that boat again in STV to go to Kalendor every time you want to change continents and quest zones, and you're wondering if you're ready to mob grind and do it all again. And I'm here to talk to you about a casual perspective, nothing really serious, no intricate details, just the casual perspective on if I think it's worth it or not. And I'm playing on the PvE server Thunderstrike on Europe, so of course some of these things will be different if I would talk about specific values of auction houses and stuff like that. But let's get right into what matters, which is it fun and is it worth it? And of course, the first thing people think about when they want to know about WoW servers and new WoW servers, everyone cares about the population and the player density, and I can say from personal experience that every single level gap is pre-populated, excluding of course endgame level 60. Level 60 is still quite short on players, at least on my server, and it's just spell cleave mage groups going about their day, getting level 60 very quick, and mages and hunters popping up to level 60 every day. But in no time there will be enough level 60 players to where it will be a large level 60 population, but every single questing area and the cities are pretty populated. The auction house has also been buzzing with items, a lot of stuff for you to sell and buy, which leads me into the next point, which is gold. There's a lot of opportunity to make gold since this is a fresh server. A lot of the spots and materials are not being as contested and as expensive right now. So if you are someone that is interested in gold making in Classic, this is also a good opportunity for you to start gathering up materials to sell in pre-patches for other phases that are coming out in the future, as you have access to the roadmap right now and you can prepare for that if you're willing to. The same topic works for dungeons. The new looking for group tool has been pretty useful to making groups with other people who want to run dungeons, and as you can see here with the looking for group tool, you can list yourself as a healer or a damage dealer or a tank, and you can press dungeons and they will show the dungeons to your level gap, and then you will be listed and people can find you without you having to go to the trouble of filling up the looking for group chat and finding a dungeon group. But I can say that as it's usual in Classic, there are not as many tanks as we need. So if I want to influence you to play this game, maybe roll a tank. You will be needed in every single group and we will salute you for doing a favor to everyone. You can also see right here all the dungeons are included if you are interested in queuing up for dungeons with other people. I myself have been running a lot of dungeons and have been having a lot of fun. As you know, Classic will be a lot of switching between mob grinding, dungeon grinding and questing that will be filling up your time, as well as walking, because walking takes up a long time in this game. But if you aren't already knowledgeable about Classic, you should know these things heading into the game. But the quest zones and the dungeons being populated is very good, because if you need help with low level quests or group quests at any time, there will be people to help you, and you can help them as well by grouping up and doing quests with them, which is honestly the best way to go about this game, since you can do the quests easier, you can finish them faster, and everyone gets more XP and gets to leveling quicker with that, which is good for every single person. Short note about guilds: there are a lot of guilds right now in the servers for every type of player, either casual or hardcore or RPers. If you are looking for a guild of a certain language like German, French, every single guild or guild type is in this server. So if you are interested in the guild experience for Classic, which I think you should, it's good to have a set amount of players that you play with and that you get to know and make friends with, there will be certainly something for you in every server. The other aspect that's been really cool about Classic Fresh is Dual Spec. Dual Spec is now unlocked at level 40 and you have to pay a sum of 50 gold for it, but at least for me, I can see the use for it because I level as a Retribution Paladin and heal dungeons as a Holy Paladin, and for me, not having to tell people that I'm spec'd into ret but that I can still heal does me a huge amount of favors. And I just go into dungeons, I switch my specs, and I'm ready to heal with another heal set that I grinded throughout my leveling. And if you are interested in leveling, as 2 specs. Maybe as a warrior you want to have a full tank build so you can tank dungeons and you want to play as arms or fury while you're leveling to deal more damage. You can do that now for the cost of 50 gold as a level 40. Now, this will be another gold sink at level 40 for people who are also looking to get their mounts, which is something that if you're not a warlock or a paladin will be really expensive, don't get me wrong. I got my mount for free because I'm a paladin and I've been making quite a lot of gold, so I also got my dual spec and I've been buying and selling stuff. But keep in mind that dual spec is now an option and it's very fun and useful. It's great to see that these servers are being filled up with people that have taken an interest in WoW Classic, either if you are playing hardcore, normal or PvP. The life is growing immensely in these servers. There are a lot of new players, a lot of old players that just got tired of Cataclysm Classic and wanted to come back for the true Classic experience. And overall, let me give you now my personal opinion as a closing statement for this video. I've been playing with a guild on the PvE server of Thunderstrike in Europe, and I've been having a lot of fun. Questing as well has been a lot of fun with people. Playing the first time around in Classic in 2019, I played when it was already Phase 4, so there weren't a lot of people in the questing zones, but I still managed to get some help. But this time around, that isn't even a problem because there are people everywhere and questing has been pretty much a smooth experience. People are also interacting a lot with each other. I've loved helping new players that are coming into the game, either by helping them complete the quest or giving them some information that they might not know due to the intricate things that WoW Classic has that are kind of unfamiliar for players who aren't used to it. And overall, I think it's a very fun experience, and I also think that people right now are taking the game a little bit more casually. I have noticed that a lot of people that have came into the game that had played back in Classic 2019 want to take it as a more chill experience this time around. They've speedrun the raids, they have hardcore cleared the raids and got world buffs and everything the first time around, and now they just want to play for the casual aspect of it and help new players. And I know that I'm not the only one that also wants to take this casual approach. A lot of people have talked with me that also have this mindset when coming into WoW Classic Fresh servers, and I think that's for the benefit of everyone. And if you are a new player, this would also incentivize you to come try this game out. There are a lot of people who can teach you the game if you are willing to learn, and the interactions you will be having with people on a daily basis will be very fun, and you can even make a lot of friends. If you want to know more about these servers and you want my personal opinion on another topic when it comes to Classic WoW Fresh, make sure to leave a comment and I will make sure to answer every single one of them. But other than that, I will be on my way to level 60. I hope so for the first raid lockout on the 12th of December. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. This has been the Retro Den, and I'm out.